we're a bit in a rush today, as I am every day. I'm rushing every day, okay? I'm rushing every day. Anywho, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. All right, I asked what this reading was going to be about, and I was told the situation is brewing, pushing you towards something major. So there's a situation. There's always a situation. There's always a situation. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Whatever the situation is, you're going to get through it. Let me get some cards ready because I actually got to teach class in a few minutes. So let me kind of like do my thing. I got to focus today. Okay. All right. Okay, we're almost ready, guys. Okay. Then, of course, the final deck. Okay. So I don't get any immediate feelings for this, probably because I'm like super rushing, right? It's probably it. Probably it. All right. Oh, what's this? Okay. 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 Here goes. Okay. Here goes. Okay, I feel like this might be a good one. Let's see where it goes. Prosperity. So, whatever the situation is, it can lead you to a space of prosperity if if you let it. If you let it. If you allow yourself to be fully present in the co-creation of whatever this is, then that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be something amazing, right? Intention. Set your intentions now. Allow yourself to really, really, really be very, very present in what type of intentions you're setting for yourself. This could be something along the lines of, like, I don't know, maybe a job opportunity. It could be something like you setting the intention um, for a relationship. Hold on, my hair is weirding me out. Yes, this is an Apple Pencil. I need to just kind of create a part because my hairline feels weird. I don't know if you guys have sensations in your hair follicles. I do. So, unless my even this is weird. Anywho, that's just gonna have to be the way it is. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, passion in reverse. I'm wondering if you're using up your passion in a way that it's not meant to be used. Frustration, guilt, self-shaming, self-abnegation, just a whole bunch of different very self-defeating type things. The feeling is that you're a very passionate individual. Like when you get into something, like you really get into something. But if what you're getting into is, kind of like attacking yourself, you got to stop. You got to stop. Don't do that anymore. Why? Why would you continue? That's the better question. Why continue? Why continue down a path where you're consistently attacking yourself? You're consistently making yourself feel like you're less than what you actually are. Right? There's plenty of people in this world who are more than willing to help you feel badly about yourself. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of those people. Okay. Be the kind of person that hypes yourself up, the kind of person that encourages yourself. Basically, what I'm asking you and encouraging you to do is be the good person you are for everyone else, for yourself. You see that? You're not incapable of this because you do this for everyone else literally every day. Stop. Okay, so there's something that's about to come to the forefront. um, there, something that was hidden is about to no longer be hidden, okay? It's no longer going to be a secret. Whatever was concealed is no longer going to be concealed. This is going to be brought right out into the open. I'm getting really nervous. These are cycles. Your higher self has tried to get you into this for quite some time now, but you've successfully evaded, right? You've successfully not allowed yourself to enter into this space of realization and acknowledgement. Okay. The sense that I get is that this is about bringing the goddess back, the goddess forward. This is about inviting the goddess back home. I hear something about open arms. Oh, Michael says, never mind. You're already uncomfortable. That makes me even more nervous. That makes me even more nervous. I think he's doing this so that I'll ask, what does he mean? You know, it's okay. I don't need to know. Okay. Your confidence is increasing as the sense of complication is decreasing. It's almost like rushing forward into the unknown with this feeling, this sense that whatever this unknown is, it'll work out. It's going to be in your greatest good. And, you can't avoid it at this point, right? That's the sense that I get. There's no risk in this. So it would behoove you to, kind of be obedient to the will of your soul. There's no risk. And you're being encouraged to be obedient to the will of your soul. 48. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bada bing. All right. Let me just. You don't have time to have any meltdowns, girlfriend. You don't have time for that. You got to teach class in a few minutes, get the reading over with. Over with. Get it done. All right. So this is no longer a forbidden love, right? Forbidden love, but it's in reverse. So this is sanctioned by your soul. Okay. You're going to be going through this, all your intuitive stuff that you use for avoidance, that's going to be negated. You're okay. So you're entering into this shadow aspect of yourself, right? The shadow realm of you, which is not a bad thing. But here's the thing: your intuition and your free spirit is no longer. This is something you have to experience. A situation is brewing, pushing you towards something major, and you can't duck and dodge this. You can't. Okay. See, this is you ducking and dodging using your intuition to duck and dodge. And then this is your soul saying, no, not this time. Not this time. So, all right. this journey is going to be feeling very like difficult. For those of you who are so accustomed to being able to use your intuitive sense, to evade, to avoid whatever these lessons are that your higher self wants you to learn. Yeah, no, the lack of that ability, or access to those abilities is going to cause this to feel like a very not sacred part of your journey. But I promise you, it's one of the most sacred. I promise you. So there's not going to be a teacher, and there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of chaos. You're going to have to just flow with this. You're going to have to allow this to just flow. You can believe and hope if you want. If it makes it easier for you, you'll still have access to your belief and your hope. But those two things are not going to be things that help you to become fully aware of what this is. It's like you're really being set up by your soul to experience this completely blind. Okay. I don't know that I want to go so far as to say that this situation is going to blindside you. I feel like you've already been getting like these nudges as to what this might be indicative of. But so strength, this is going to strengthen you, but you won't be allowed to move forward from it. Right? This is going to increase your sense of strength, like your power over yourself and your life, but you're not going to be able to move forward from this. You're going to have to go through it, not going to side skirt it. So again, you're not going to see this coming. You're not innocent in what's being co-created, and you're going to be kind of put in a holding pattern for the time being, because, the butterfly doesn't just emerge from the cocoon within hours of the cocoon being built, right? You're going to have to go through it for a little bit. You're going to get triggered and want to fight this process. But again, this process is about your metamorphosis. So this is about understanding the caterpillar does not know in advance that it's becoming a butterfly. It just knows that it's tired and it needs to kind of just isolate itself. And I'm about to have an anxiety attack. All right. So the sense is that this is something to do with a past life, but you don't really want to acknowledge it. You don't want to receive it. And therefore, your intuition will not be accessible to you for you to be able to avoid it. So, I mean, I don't know. No. But it will take you to a higher dimension. It will. It will take you to a higher level of dimensional consciousness. All right, class is gonna start soon. Final stack, and then I'll get the final card. Don't let your past hold you back. This is taking you exactly back to your past. So it's you can't avoid this. I can't emphasize that enough. For those that this will resonate with, you can't avoid it. It's unavoidable. Time to take time to breathe out. You mean exhale? All right. Take time to breathe out. Okay, hold on. This card is asking you, what are you left with? It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax, breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now's the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Okay. So you should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. This card suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is a time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So it's this thing of like you're needing to take a breather because you're about to be pushed towards something, right? And if you don't know what that something is, you kind of need to assess what it is that's been going on, how you feel about it, and really just taking your time to wrap your mind around and accept whatever you've already experienced. Okay, you're being asked to surrender to divinity. This is, like I said, you're not going to be allowed to avoid this. I keep hearing that over and over and over. There is no avoidance of this. And the more you try to avoid it, the more it becomes solidified in your template, because that's the more you're bringing attention, your focus, your energy towards this. And I think for some of us, that's exactly what our higher selves is doing, is trying to cause you to fixate over something so that you can bring your energy and attention towards that something and use your energy and attention to bring that something into manifestation. So a new romantic cycle begins, but it's in reverse. This is not a new cycle. This is the same old cycle that's been going. Um, it's sort of like this thing of orbiting each other, just continuously orbiting, round and round and round they go, right? The moon will probably never crash into the earth. It will continue to orbit the earth round and round and round it goes. So, this is not a new cycle. That tells me this is not a new person. This is someone that you definitely have, you know, you have whatever history you have together, maybe previous life, maybe this life, I'm not too sure. Conclusions are within reach. This is about learning and growing and coming to conclusions, coming to these realizations, right? You and your loved ones are safe. Bring love into the situation. So maybe this is something that is not threatening whatever situation you're already in. Maybe this is something that, I don't know. Maybe you have to see this from a different perspective, right? Whatever that perspective is, this is something you're not going to be able to avoid. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get you guys a final card. All righty. It's giving me. Okay. One more shuffle. Our Lady of Great Power. Look at her holding big baby Jesus. Nice. Nice. Here goes. Our Lady of Great Power. My robes form the heavens above. In my sacred feet, the earth spins. In my eyes, the stars of the night sky are born and shine. My hair forms galaxies, and in my heart, many suns burn with divine love. What is there that could be greater than I? I that am all, I that am love. Any fear, any doubt, any problem or concern, I hold you in my being so vast that it's nothing more powerful than I. I am the love that is all that you are. Fear can loom so large at times that it might seem impossible to conquer. Doubt, despair, grief, and rage may take possession of our being, and all of a sudden, there's no way out of the negativity or horror that we may be brave enough to feel. As part of our honest emotional human journey, we are asked to feel these challenging emotions. They are part of what helps us rally the courage and strength to make choices that are helpful and healing to our planet whenever we can. If we cannot feel the horror of what's happening around us, we might lack the passion needed to summon all our strength to act, to heal, to help, and to speak out. It takes a truly great leader to be a great warrior for love on this planet. The leader does not give us false hope or imaginings that all the problems that need solving will just magically go away. If we close our eyes and hope hard enough, instead, this leader inspires us with genuine encouragement and empowerment. This leader is honest about our healing light really being needed on this planet. There are environmental and socioeconomic problems on this planet that are not all right and will need to fall apart so that healing can occur for the greater good. Without that honest, conscious acknowledgement that there is great wounding in our world that needs repair, we can be left with an undercurrent of anxiety, a feeling that something is wrong but is not being openly acknowledged. Without this acknowledgement, constructive solutions are not being implemented. We must be careful that we don't allow our genuine optimism, which keeps us open and active, to become a source of falsehood. So you can't allow yourself to become jaded. You can't allow yourself to kind of create these spiritual concepts that really are nothing more than a lie to yourself, right? We must not allow it to tell us that nothing need happen and everything is fine, when the Divine Mother tells us that it's not true at all. We need to be honest with ourselves and our suffering. We need not fear it. We need to be aware of it. And through that awareness, healing can occur. So it's absolutely important for us to not do the spiritual bypassing, for us to not be in that spiritual mindset that's not even spiritual at all. It's this mindset that causes you to really volunteer for martyrdom. But then there's also this portion of it where it's like you're using these concepts to help you to avoid the very thing you need to experience. You're using your abilities that were really accessible to you so that you could begin experiencing things more deeply. Instead of doing that, you're using it to avoid. We also need that leader to inspire us with genuine hope and self-esteem, which helps us feel empowered to be able to make a difference. This will prevent us from collapsing into despair, believing that nothing can change, whether in our own lives or in the world around us. Our Lady of Great Power comes with a special message from such inspired spiritual leadership, which is a leadership of the Heavenly Mother herself. She tells us that no matter what we may be trying to accomplish upon the earth, she has power to assist us towards success, and that power is beyond any obstacle. No matter whether a personal matter, a social matter, or environmental issue, legal or financial issue, spiritual crisis, or beloved other that needs help, we can pray to her and she'll provide us with what is needed. Our job is to act on that with trust, praying, listening, responding, waiting, acting, reflecting. This is how we live with her in her grace and in the magnificence of her great power. Really falling into alignment with the internal mother, right? The matriarch within yourself. Regardless of your gender, regardless of your gender identity, we all have a matriarch and patriarch within ourselves. That mother essence and father essence. We all have that masculine and feminine. We all have that inner child. It's time for the family to come back together so you can exist in wholeness as a whole being. And there will be people and situations that will be allowed to come to fruition in order to get you back into your rightful place. They'll either trigger your desire to return home to yourself, or they will trigger you, period. And in that triggering, it'll serve as the impetus for you to make the decisions that are necessary to become what you were always destined to be. So a situation is brewing, pushing you towards something major. That something major, you can't avoid it. The way you experience this period, you can decide. It's all up to you. It's really all up to you, but you cannot avoid this. This is something that if you try to avoid it, it's going to cause the greatest pain you've ever experienced in your entire life. A pain that you won't be able to comprehend. A pain that will take you multiple lifetimes to begin the process of not just coming to terms with it, but starting to unpackage it, unravel it, starting to get yourself to begin understanding, working on sinking heartbeats. What does that mean for you, Ben? So guys, I got to get going. If you could please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell and join me when I'm live. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I should be doing expedites tomorrow since it is a holiday in the US of A. I should be doing expedites tomorrow. If you'd like energy work, if you'd like a personal reading, tomorrow is the best time to get that. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone.